perspective. In the area of verbal communication, I see growth. Rachel has got him to string more than 2 words together in a sentence. Before Rachel came along, it was like, how you doing? Good. You like the Lakers game? Yeah, good. How about that unbelievable Kobe dunk? Yeah, nice. It was like squeezing water from a stone. No, Adrian does not give much away. How did I first know about Rachel? Not so much from Adrian's mouth, but from basketball matches. Adrian was missing shots. Missing. Those who have played basketball with Adrian know that he's usually a focused and dead-eye shooter. Clearly, distractions of the female persuasion. Also, Adrian has learned how to sacrifice other important things for Rachel. Because of his newfound love for Rachel, he was sacrificing basketball games for Rachel time and apparently painting and gardening. Like those basketball shorts of his, Adrian used to be a staple at basketball games. Now he's sacrificing games, sacrificing our wins, and missing shots. We are not impressed. But such sacrifice is the foundation to being a good husband, as us married men know. Next, progress in emotional expression. When Adrian announced to me that he was engaged, he said it with the amount of enthusiasm as one about to go through a colonoscopy. However, today, I saw him nervous. I saw joy and happiness in him as he said his vows to Rachel. Rachel, you have done what no one else can do. I have tried in many previous attempts to excite some sort of reaction from Adrian in order to get a better read of this man. I have on many occasions defeated him to a pulp at computer game challenges such as Street Fighter and NBA 2K. 33 straight wins and counting. Be it one-on-one basketball, 7-zip, 7-zip, and 7-zip. You may be a good shooter, but you can't shoot the ball when the ball's not in your hands. I mean, how much losing can a man take? But still, barely a reaction. Maybe a, oh damn. I said it, very brave indeed. Very enduring indeed. Even through all this losing to me, I'm confident that Adrian will make a fantastic husband to you, Rachel. When conflicts arise in married life, we know how the husband never wins, and the husband will always lose. I am still learning about losing the hard way, but Adrian is already well on his way there. Well on his way. In another area of development, Adrian is now somehow a funny man. I see Rachel laughing and giggling when you are together. What's up with that? Adrian telling jokes? Come on, even long jokes require more than 2 sentences. Adrian is not a funny man. Somehow with you, Rachel, Adrian is someone no one else can inspire him to be. Rachel, you open him up, you can throw his game off, and suddenly he's an eloquent class clown. He is a winner. However, beneath this exterior of Adrian's lies an uncommon humility, consistency, and strength of character, loyalty, and most important, coachability, and that few men can match. Clearly, both of you are meant for one another, and clearly, Rachel, you have powers beyond our understanding. And now, only you will get him out of his basketball shorts. God bless your marriage.
The work has started, but Rachel's still got some work to do. Adrian ended up at basketball on Thursday night, much to Rachel's concern that he'd come home with a black eye and not be at his best today. Keep it up, Adrian. Keep it up, Rachel. Okay, we're going to hear now from Nicola Purcell and Sarah Dawson's bridesmaids.
Okay, good evening. For those that don't know me, my name is Nicola, and I'm here today because a beautiful bride, Rachel has made a beautiful bride, and I wanted to say so. Now, Rachel and I met over just over 3 years ago at NAB. Rachel was actually the person that came in my role, and one of the first things that Rachel said to me was, "Do you like animals?" And for those that know Rachel know that she loves you, Roger, and I knew from then on that we'd be great mates. So when Rachel asked me to do a speech tonight, I decided to do some research on bridesmaid speeches. So I headed to a reliable source, Google. Now, after reading numerous websites and speech certificates and do's and don'ts, and getting totally confused, I headed to the next best source, YouTube. And I tried through video after video. Now, some bridesmaids rapped their speeches, some bridesmaids sang their speeches, some did both. But don't worry, in the interest of public safety, I've decided not to do either. So I'd like to just say some simple words. A wedding day will be remembered for all the joy it brings. A day of love and happiness, of vows and wedding rings. A day of new beginnings, learning what true love means. Your wedding day is just the start of many hopes and dreams. I'd like to say that I know you'll have a wonderful adventure ahead of you, and with God's blessings, marriage will last a decade for you.
Good evening, my name is Sarah. I've known Rachel for all of her 35 years. As her sister, I've been so happy to see her, so happy with Adrian in her life. The closer we got to the wedding with all the decisions and stresses, the happier Rachel became. Adrian is the first boyfriend that Rachel has ever listened to. When we saw her consider Adrian's opinion and make compromises to suit both of them, we knew she was going to marry him before she even knew. Rachel has always had very high standards, and Adrian meets them all. So congratulations to Rachel and Adrian. I'm very happy for you, Rachel, that you have found him, and I'm very pleased to welcome Adrian into our family. And I'd like to ask that you raise your glasses so that we can make a toast to the bride and groom. Thank you.
Let's welcome Rachel and Adrian as they have a final say.
Today has been absolutely amazing. I'm so pleased to see so many faces, and I just want to thank everybody for coming and celebrating this special day with Rachel and myself. Both of us are very honoured with your presence here today, and we are incredibly grateful for all the love and support shown towards us. We're also thankful for everyone who's contributed towards the organisation of the wedding. Your time, your patience and hard work are appreciated and will be remembered. I would like to thank our parents for helping with much of the wedding. To my mum and dad, thank you so much for looking after me, bringing me up, teaching me and guiding me. Thanks, Mum, for helping with the organisation of the wedding, and Dad, thanks for marrying Rachel and myself. To Rachel's mum, Cheryl, thanks so much for the time and energy to ensure that the wedding went smoothly. And to Paul, thank you so much for all the hard work you put into helping renovate the house and doing whatever was necessary for the wedding. And also for allowing me to marry your daughter via text message. I'd like to thank all the members of the bridal party, Anna and Laura, for their enthusiasm and energy. Nicola for looking after Rachel and showing her a good time in Hensma. To Sarah for making the wedding cake. To Ken for trying to stick to the time limits of the speech and just helping out with many areas of the wedding. To Albert, thank you for your support and your friendship. And to my nephew Andrew for being such a good page boy. For the wedding ceremony, I'd like to thank Pastor Miso for cutting short his holiday to overseas to speak at the wedding. The music team, Rosa and Moses, for their wonderful music. To my brother Ben and Beck Crew for doing the Bible reading. Reverend Sam Kerr and Mabel for doing the audio. And Mel and Christian for helping with the ushering. And also Auntie Teresa for doing hair and makeup. I would also like to thank the members of our Bible study group who have been very supportive and been praying for us. In particular, I would like to thank Mary for being MC tonight, Minnie, Shian, Vivian, Marianne, and Tiffany with the decorations, and Jag for helping out with the driving. I would also like to thank Keith for helping out with the driving also, and photography and reception. Thanks to Steve as well, coming all the way from Sydney to MC for tonight. And we would like to acknowledge all the people who have travelled a long way to be here from overseas, friends and family, especially from interstate and internationally to be here to celebrate with us. So a big thank you. And to Rachel's Auntie Pam, I'd like to say thanks for helping bake the cakes and Sarah for decorating them. Most of all, I'd like to thank God for bringing Rachel and myself together. I do believe that God has answered my years of prayers. Not only did He provide a beautiful blonde, but a very intelligent one in there. Rachel is very loving. She's caring, she's compassionate, honest, and a person of good character. She's fun to be around, and she really loves to sing. She has a song for almost any occasion, and if she doesn't, I'm sure she'll come up with one sooner or later. Rachel is also my teacher. In the year that we've been together, I've learned much about myself, such as what it means to be a responsible adult, instead of just playing basketball and computer games all day. She has taught me how to speak English instead of grunting, and how to use a knife and fork for eating instead of just using my hands. Rachel and I are like yin and yang, direct opposites to each other. Rachel likes to talk, I like to keep quiet. She likes Western food, I like Asian food. She likes romantic comedies, I like action movies. She has blonde hair, I have black. So the list can go on. Despite all these differences, we are alike in some ways. We are both stubborn, and we both think we are right. We've discovered one solution on resolving some of our arguments, thanks to Google. But with all jokes aside, Rachel, even though we have our disagreements, know that you'll always be beautiful to me. I will love and cherish you for the rest of my life, and I look forward to spending my life with you.
God brought me to a passage in Genesis which talks about Jacob, his father in Israel, and a girl called Rachel, who he fell in love with. But Jacob had to wait 14 years before he could have his wife Rachel. And I remember saying to God, I'm not waiting 14 years. If I could.
alarm, but the fire department are on their way anyway. We're going to take a break from Rachel's speech and come back to it. We'll continue with the main. If you have any concerns, you want to see me.